Hello students, welcome to the fourth video of straight lines. In this video we will learn about normal form or perpendicular form. Normal form is also called as perpendicular form. Okay, first let us learn the basics. How do we represent an equation of straight line in normal form? After that we will derive. Okay, see, this is our x-axis and this is y-axis. Alright. Suppose we need to find the equation of this straight line. Alright, we need to find the equation of this straight line. And if we drop a perpendicular, from origin on this straight line, it will look like this, right? This is the perpendicular. And the perpendicular distance from origin to this straight line is P. Let us say it is P. And this perpendicular is making an angle alpha. This perpendicular is making an angle alpha with a positive direction of x-axis. Okay. What do we have? See, perpendicular distance of this line from the origin is P. And this perpendicular is making an angle alpha with the positive direction of x-axis. Then the equation of this straight line is given by x cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equal to P. In some books this angle is denoted by omega. Okay, it is just a representation, isn't it? So equation of a straight line in this form is called as normal form or perpendicular form, because this is the perpendicular distance and perpendiculars are sometimes called as normals, isn't it? Hence the name normal form or perpendicular form. Now let us derive this equation. Okay. Alright, so let me just draw the bigger diagram. Alright. So this is x-axis, this is y-axis. This is the equation, this is the line we need to find equation of, and P is the perpendicular distance, and this is alpha, and this is origin. Let us say this is point X. Okay, alright. Now, see, if we drop a perpendicular here, we'll have a right angle triangle, right? Let us name this as M. OMX is a right angle triangle. Okay. Can we find this value now? OM. Can we find OM? Yes. See here we have a right angle triangle and this is O and this is M and this is X. This is alpha. Okay. We need to find OM. Okay. So in this triangle, this is the adjacent side and hypotenuse side is P. Okay. Length of the hypotenuse side is P. Okay. Now, see, if you want to find this, we can use cos alpha is equal to, cos formula is adjacent divided by hypotenuse. Okay. Adjacent is what? OM divided by hypotenuse is equal to P. So P goes on the other side. It will be P cos alpha is equal to OM. So this part is P cos alpha. Okay. In the same way, can we find this mx, this part mx? Okay. Yes, we can find it. See, let us consider the right angle triangle again, OM, and this is x. Here this is alpha. Okay, this is the opposite side and we know hypotenuse side. Hypotenuse is P. Okay, opposite and hypotenuse will come in sine. So sine alpha is opposite divided by hypotenuse. Opposite is xm divided by hypotenuse is P. So this P goes on the other side. It becomes P sine alpha. So this is P sine alpha. Okay. If this is P sine alpha, if we draw a perpendicular here on y-axis, this will also be P sine alpha, right? So in that case, what will be the coordinates of point X? This point, see, this is X distance and this is Y distance. So this will be P cos alpha and P sin alpha. So the coordinates of x are P cos alpha, P sin alpha. Okay. Alright, let me rub this now. Okay. Let me rub this also. Alright. Now, see, this is origin 0, 0. Okay. If we can find the slope of this line, slope of this perpendicular, we will find the slope of this line, isn't it? Okay, so first let us find the slope of this xo. So, slope of xo, okay, is equal to how much? If you take this as x1, y1, this as x2, y2, slope formula is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. We have studied in the first video of straight lines, right? So slope formula is y2 minus y1. So this will be P sin alpha minus 0 divided by x2 minus x1. P cos alpha minus 0. Okay. So this, it will be P sin alpha divided by P cos alpha. So P and P will get cancelled. We'll have sin alpha divided by cos alpha. This is the slope of OX. See, slope of OX is sin alpha divided by cos alpha. And this line is perpendicular, right? This line is perpendicular to this line. So can you find the slope of this line? Yes. See, m1 multiplied by m2 will be minus 1. m1 and m2 are the slopes of two lines which are perpendicular to each other. And the product of the slopes will be equal to minus 1. Okay. Now, if we consider this slope as m1 and this slope as m2, now we need to find the slope of m2. Okay. So, m1 is how much? Sin alpha divided by cos alpha. Isn't it? m1 we consider this. So slope of xo is sin alpha divided by cos alpha multiplied by m2 minus 1. So m2 will be equal to, see, cos goes on the other side, comes to the numerator, sin goes on the other side, comes to the denominator. So m2 is how much now? Slope of the second line is minus cos alpha divided by sin alpha. Alright. I hope this is clear. Okay. Now, see, what should we do now? See, let us take a general point on this line. Let us say this is some x comma y. Okay, x comma y. Now, let us find the slope of this line using these 2 points, x comma y and p cos alpha, p sin alpha. Okay, and equate that slope to the slope we got, minus cos alpha divided by sin alpha. Okay, so we have x comma y and we have p cos alpha and p sin alpha. We need to find the slope, x1 y1 x2 y2. See, we already found the slope of this line. It is minus cos alpha divided by sin alpha. Okay, now we are finding the slope of the straight line, same straight line, using these 2 points. Okay, slopes will be same now, right? Slopes of the same straight line will be same. Okay, so let us find it. y2 minus y1, that is p sin alpha minus y divided by p cos alpha minus x. This slope should be equal to minus cos alpha divided by sin alpha. Okay, let us simplify now. Sin goes this side, so it will become p sin alpha minus y multiplied by sin alpha is equal to minus cos alpha. This will go on the other side, right? So p cos alpha minus x. So multiply, it is p sin square alpha minus y sin alpha. We multiplied sin with this term and this term. And now it will be minus cos alpha, or see, minus p cos square alpha, minus into minus is plus, x cos alpha will come here, right? Okay. Let us take these 2 terms on RHS. So we'll have 0 here. Okay. Okay. So this, let us not take these two terms on RHS. Let us take only y term on RHS. So here we'll have p sine square alpha is equal to, this goes on the other side, right? So what do we have? We have minus p cos square alpha plus x cos alpha plus c, it is y sine alpha. Okay. Now send this minus p cos alpha this side, it is p sine square alpha plus p cos square alpha is equal to x cos alpha plus y sine alpha. If you take p common, we'll have sine square alpha plus cos square alpha in these two terms, right? X cos alpha plus y sine alpha. So this is equal to 1. So p, and this is trigonometric identity, it is equal to 1, right? So it will be p into 1 p. So we have x cos alpha plus y sine alpha is equal to p. X cos alpha plus y sine alpha is equal to p. This is called as normal form or perpendicular form. And remember one thing here, p will always be positive because p is distance, right? Perpendicular distance from origin to this straight line. So on RHS we should always write a positive value. Okay, p should be positive. Alright, so this is the normal form and this all is the derivation. Normal form is also called as perpendicular form. We'll do few problems now. Okay, let us solve this problem. P denotes the distance of straight line from the origin and alpha denotes the angle made by the normal from the origin. Find the equations of the straight lines. Okay, see, this is x-axis, this is y-axis. Okay, we need to find the equation of this straight line. What is given to us? P denotes the distance of straight line from the origin. See, this is the straight line and P is the distance from origin to the straight line, and alpha denotes the angle made by the normal, that is, this is the perpendicular, right, from the origin. We need to find the equations of these straight lines in all these 6 cases. Okay, let us do the first bit now. See, P is equal to 5 and alpha is equal to 60. What is the normal form? X cos alpha plus y sine alpha is equal to P. Okay, this is the equation of a straight line in normal form. Okay, so we have x cos 60 plus y sine 60 is equal to, what is the value of P? It is equal to 5. Okay, alright, because P is 5 given. Now we need to substitute the values of cos 60 and sin 60. X cos 60 is how much? 1 by 2 plus y sin 60 is root 3 by 2 is equal to 5. Okay, if you multiply both sides by 2, so it will become 2x by 2 plus 2y root 3 by 2 is equal to 2 multiplied by 5. 2 and 2 will get cancelled here. We'll have x plus root 3y minus 10 is equal to 0. 2 5s are 10. This 10 comes on the other side, becomes minus. Okay, so this is the first bit. Alright, let us solve the second bit. Okay, alright, now see, x cos 150 plus y sine 150 is equal to 6. Perpendicular distance is 6. Okay, now see, how should we find the value of cos 150 and sin 150? See, cos 150 we can write it as 90 plus 60. Okay, cos 90 plus theta will be sin theta. So we will have sin 60 here. Okay, but 150 lies in the second quadrant. Okay, see, this is 0 degrees, this is 90, this is 180, and this is 270, and again 360 will come here, right? So all silver tea cups. Okay, which means sign will be positive in the second quadrant, tan will be positive in the third quadrant, cos will be positive in the fourth quadrant. Here in the first quadrant, all the trigonometric ratios are positive. Okay, so 150 lies in the second quadrant between 90 and 150. In this, cos is negative, so cos will be negative. Okay, it is minus root 3 by 2. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2, negative, so minus root 3 by 2. So this is x multiplied by minus root 3 by 2 plus y multiplied by, see, sin 150 can be written as 90 plus 60. This is cos 60. 150 is in the second quadrant, sign is positive. So this is sign, it will be positive. Okay, 1 by 2. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. So this is 1 by 2 is equal to 6. Okay, I hope you understood this. Now multiply both sides by 2. So this is 2x minus root 3 by 2 plus 2y 1 by 2 is equal to 2 into 6. So 2 and 2, 2 and 2 will get cancelled here. We'll have minus root 3x plus y is equal to 12. Okay, this 12 goes on the other side, becomes minus 12. Generally we write positive values for x, right? So if you change the values, if you change the signs, this will become positive, this is negative, this will be positive. Okay, this is the equation of the straight line. Okay, root 3x minus y plus 12 is equal to 0. All right. Okay, let me rub the diagram also. Okay, now third one, 7 pi by 4. Okay, what is 7 pi by 4? We can write pi as 180. Okay, pi by 4 is equal to 45 degrees, right? 2 this is 90, 45 and 1. Okay, 45 into 7 will give us 315. 45 multiplied by 7. 7 5 are 35, 28 and 3, 31. Okay, alright. We need to find cos 315 because we have x cos alpha plus y sin 315 is equal to p. P value is 1. Okay. Now, how should we find cos 315? See, from trigonometry, 315 we can write it as 180, sorry, not 180, 270. 270 plus 45. Okay. And sin 315, 270 plus 45. Okay. Now, when we have 90 plus something or 90 minus something or 270 plus something or 270 minus something, cos will change to sine. So this is sine 45. Okay. In the third quadrant, see, sorry, this is the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, cos is positive. So it is positive. So this is 1 by root 2. So this is x divided by 1 by root 2 plus, okay, this will be negative, right? So this is negative, sign will change to cos 45. Okay, because 315 is fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, sign is negative. So this is minus 1 by root 2. Because cos 45 is 1 by root 2, we have a negative sign, right? So this is y minus 1 by root 2 is equal to 1. I hope this is clear. Now, if we multiply both sides by root 2, okay, or see, denominators are same, we can write it one time, same thing, right? X, this is minus y is equal to 1. This root 2 goes on the other side, x minus y is equal to root 2, or you can write it as x minus y minus root 2 is equal to 0. Okay, I hope this is clear. X minus y minus root 2 is equal to 0. Now, let me rub this part. Okay, now see here, let us solve the fourth bit. X cos 90 plus y sin 90 is equal to 4. Okay, see, cos 90 is 0, so x into 0, sin 90 is 1. Okay, so this is 0, we'll have y is equal to 4. This is the required equation. Alright. Okay, what about fifth one? We have x cos 0 degrees plus y sine 0 degrees is equal to p value is also 0. Okay, cos 0 is 1, sine 0 is 0 is equal to 0. This is x, this is 0, so x is equal to 0 is the required equation. Okay, let us do the last bit now. 5 pi by 4. Okay, 5 pi by 4. So how much will be 5 pi by 4? Pi by 4 is 45 degrees, right? So 5 pi by 4, 5 into 45. 5 into 45 is how much? 225. 5 5 is 25, 20, 225. Okay, we need to find the values of 225 degrees now. Alright. Now, see, cos 225 is cos 180 plus 45. Okay. And sin 225 is sin 180 plus 45. Okay. In 180, this ratios will not change. It will still be cos only. So it is cos 45. But what about the sine? 225 will lie in the third quadrant. In the third quadrant, cos is negative. Okay. So this is minus 1 by root 2. Alright. And what about sine? Sine 45 and sine 225. See, 225 lies in the third quadrant and sine is also negative. So this is minus 1 by root 2. So what do we have finally? X cos alpha. Cos alpha is minus 1 by root 2 plus y sin alpha is also minus 1 by root 2 is equal to 2 root 2. Okay. If we multiply both sides by root 2, so root 2x minus 1 by root 2 plus root 2y minus 1 by root 2 is equal to 2 root 2 multiplied by root 2. So root 2, root 2, root 2, root 2 cancel here. Minus x minus y is equal to 2. This is root 2 into root 2 is 2. So 2 2 is 4. Okay. Now if you send this 4 on the other side, it will become like this. Or if you change the signs, we have x plus y plus 4 is equal to 0. Okay. This is the required equation. Alright. So that's all in this video. I hope you understood the concept. X cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equal to p. In the next video, we will learn about symmetric form. Okay. From symmetric form of equation, we will derive parametric form. Okay. Thank you so much for watching the video.